and welcome my Libra Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Pisces to full moon in Virgo, February into March 2023. That's a lot. That's a mouthful. I am your reader. Mercury conjunct Venus in Libra. Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998. We're going to be 25 years in service on May 1st. That's so cool. It's the time of this recording. I am the author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch. It's available on Kindle. There's a link in the description box, and a lot of what's in that book is what's got me this far. So if you like, you can preview it for free if you click that link, and while you're down there, why not have a look at my Patreon, patreon.com/drawingthecircle, because I'm Leo rising. That lovely Venus conjunct Mercury in Libra is in my 3rd house, which is how I express myself in the world. And really, Patreon's doing it for me big time. A wonderful members-only subscription platform. I'm sure you probably heard of Patreon, but it is allowing me to do some really cool stuff as a mystical artist, a spiritual teacher, a professional intuitive, and all of that jazz. I've been doing it for a very long time in the spiritual, metaphysical, new age, pagan, magical community, industry, all of that. So it is my honor to serve as a Virgo with a Pisces moon, and we're looking at a new moon in Pisces and a full moon in Virgo. So it's kind of personal maybe, but that's why I am excited to do this reading. So let's get down to it. Like I said, if you want to come check out more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mal, we're having a field day. Go check it out on Patreon, because I'm the Archangel of Lyons. Angelo Lyons? But you can call me Mal. Let's have fun with this. I'm actually doing this reading during pretty much almost dark moon before the new moon in Pisces itself. So I'm ready, raring to go. I did a good hour of meditation and breath work and, just getting it all together. So let's get down to biz. If you're new to the channel, very simply, a 5-card draw is just 1 card from 5 different decks. Getting you clues, tips, and hints about anything really, but in this case, a waxing moon, so like a card a day, but 5 for a 2-week period, planting a seed and watching it grow from new to full. Slow down, Mark. I'm excited for this for some reason. It's in the energy. These 5 decks also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, to help you fine-tune and align, refine, clarify your heart's desire, your element of fire, the seed, what it is that you want, or what is required to manifest what you want. Plant a seed, watch it grow for a 2-week period. Your spell work, your intentional whatever, your law of attraction, what's this? It's cardinal air, right? So creative air, cardinal air, Libra, so have at it. And cross watchers, what you get out of this can absolutely be understanding, sympathy, empathy for the one you are cross-watching for. But if you apply this to yourself, you'll be helping not just the one you are cross-watching for manifest their heart's desire, but the entire Libra collective, and that means including me. So let's look at the timeline real quick. New moon in Pisces. It's a new moon on Monday. You know what to do. Light the torch, wave it for Simon Le Bon. New moon on Monday on the 2nd, February 20th, 2/22:06 a.m. That's a lot of 2s. And I'm going to say cast for your heart's desire. Get into the emotion of it. Feel it all, right? The good, the bad, the ugly, the magnificent. Because Pisces is collective unconscious, 12th house. It's very mutable water. It is the mutable water sign. So it can be very deep, very emotional. So just keep that in mind. If you have any planets in Pisces, heads up, there's more. But first, let's look at the end of it, right? Plant the seed, watch it grow to the full moon in Virgo, mutable earth. So physical change, right? So what you plant now is going to create some physical change. 6th house, health and occupation and all that stuff. The full moon on Tuesday March 7th, 7:40 a.m. By the way, all times of Eastern. I am in New York, but in between those two dates, because, if you have any of these planets, it might be good to know. Like on the 20th, the same day, new moon in Pisces, the new moon on Monday, Venus goes into Aries. Now, Libra, it's your opposite sign. See what's going on there. Might, hit something. Astrologically, some aspect that might be challenging, though. Oppositions, Aries to Libra is a really good balance, fire and air, for creative, right? On the 2nd of March, we are looking at Venus going into Pisces. So, anything going on in Pisces, keep that in mind. But I think the big one here really is on the 7th of March, Saturn is going into Pisces, and I'm a Pisces moon, and this is you see what I mean? And this new moon is in Pisces, so it might just be for a roll, because the Saturn takes about a year or so. No, my Saturn return, that's in a sign for quite a while, if I remember correctly. It's Jupiter that changes once a year, so like maybe a year and a half, 2 years, so whatever. Look, it's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs, right? Especially if you see repetition of themes in the titles, or if you feel the intuitive hunch. Check it out. Otherwise, both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I know the intros are long, but there are a lot of new people coming in. My guides are telling me, so here we go. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will, and I will do my best to help all of us manifest our heart's desires, because they're part of our sacred contracts. They're part of why we incarnated. We didn't choose our heart's desires. They were assigned, but we agreed. We signed on that dotted line. Please take a nice deep breath. The shift from explanation, which was a crap ton there, to divination, which actually feels really amazing. That shift happens in the still point. Still point. Go using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for the element of fire. It was a pretty drastic shift. I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Watching this video, receiving this reading, what is the spell fragment, beloved ancestors? We've been working, we've been incarnating over and over and over and over and over again. So we've got a heart's desire here. Well, what is the element of fire that may be required to manifest our heart's desires? This beautiful, new to full healing. Now, someone's heart's desire can be healing, certainly about all sorts of, but it might also be that healing is required. Oh, and it's a fire spell. Nice. Candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. The well-being of all with harm to none, as I will, so let it be done. Done. So, there's something being healed here. Now, physical healing, emotional healing, mental healing, spiritual healing. People forget that, we can have spiritual wounds. It happens. Lifetimes of them, and stuff that's just passed down, not just through the family, but through society, right? Well, look what they did with witchcraft, and yet you can't stamp a witch down. We just keep rising from them ashes. So, that candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. Just, by the way, it's the element of fire and the element of fire. I would take that as a good sign, and certainly indicates candle magic. You do you. Light a flame, let it grow, right? And literally waxing moon. Candles are made of wax, but also, as the light burns, so manifests blah, 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 for the well-being of all. Let's ground it with the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. If you have the stone indicated, whatever stone is indicated, I'm going to grab something. The element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire and manifest the heart's desire. And, some of these are expensive. Some of them I've never heard of, and I've been in the industry. I know a lot of them. So clear quartz does everything. And by the way, you can always use a piece of jewelry, just a little something, a little magical carrier, amulet, talisman, gratitude rock. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. I hear that. Let's see if it comes up. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north powers of earth, hence the Crystal Oracle, Archangel of Lyons, Archangel of Nature, Archangel of Wealth. astrology, and all that beautiful earth stuff, please. One card in clarity for the Libra Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading. Feeling this in my heart, but it's a Libra read. What is the guidance, the grace, the love, the wisdom, the power, the element of earth, and most importantly, the oracle message? What would you have us know? The element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire, ground, and manifest our heart's desire that is or doth require healing this new to full. Gold with quartz. Watch out. I know this card. Now look, you probably can get your hands on clear quartz. Come on, it does everything. Easiest to find. Cheap, right? You don't need to break the bank. But gold? I'm sure I have something, some piece of gold, but regardless, I can charge it with the golden vibe. I can put it, you know, I'm a witch and I'm a Virgo. You can make it work. But I know this one. This is about anchoring. Wait, you hear this about anchoring high vibrational ideas into physical form. Where are you? There's gold with quartz. I'm just going to use the magnifying glass because the lighting's a little odd today. Gold with quartz, physically grounding. Okay. Abstract ideas and inspiration. So you put that together. You're physically grounding abstract ideas and inspiration. That is the process of taking something from the 8th chakra all the way down into physical root chakra form. Several wonderful ideas and inspirations are filtering through into your physical reality. These ideas and inspirations, which stem from your soul, will help you manifest many of the things your heart has for so long desired. And that's a heart's desire. It's literally mentioning a heart's desire. Not all of these do that. And it is talking really about the creativity of like cardinal air, right? But engaging the heart, obviously. Over the coming days, your intuition will be strong, and you will have a greater sense of the universal spirit that flows through all things. Through this, a newfound sense of joy and wonder emerges, one which transforms your life. Give thanks for this blessing and allow it to inspire and illuminate your heart and mind. Your ideas and inspirations are divinely guided, so trust them. Look, grab a piece of quartz. Grab a piece of quartz. Use it as gratitude stone. I mean, I'm sort of like with the gratitude stone because of the secret and all that. Because none of that stuff is a secret, not to most witches at least. Who knows what our ancestors knew? Well, we can ask, right? But this is very Libra, right? I do have a piece of gold actually just ding, yeah, spirit guides, right? So keep this in mind, you know, if you use it for gratitude a little bit, start it, right, purify it by fire, you know, all of that. This could be a very, very powerful thing. Physically grounding abstract ideas and inspiration. We switched out the Healing with the Angels Oracle, and we have replaced it with the Archangel Fire Oracle by Alexandra Wenman. It made the readings longer, but this stuff is amazing. Archangels, depending on your take on archangels, let's just say that archangels existed before religion. We good? Right? Eternal beings outside of the time and space timelines as we're experiencing them in this world. So, you know, they're always want to help, and they're often assigned to certain things, right? You know, assigned, you know, like the thrones and the powers and the dominions and the virtues. But a lot of these archangels work on, you know, they're very multitasking, right? Multi-level, angelic marketing, whatever. So they won't come unless you call because they're kind that way. They're nice. They don't invade our boundaries. But for the element of air, I thought, let's go for it. So much in this book. Just going to read from the bookie book a little bit where I am guided to. So let's see who's assigned to this manifestation that it's probably we need to heal in order to take our heart's desires and manifest them into physical form. Let's see what the element of air is. Libra air signs. Please take a nice deep breath. I'm in. Still point. I call to the pantheons of archangels for the Libra Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading, who is assigned to this, or at least who's waiting in the wings with their wings, ready to come in as an arc of angels. It's a lot of power. What is their guidance, their grace, their love, their name, their love, their wisdom, their power, their oracle message to help the Libra Collective and the Cross Watchers manifest our heart's desire that really does seem require healing in order for us to physically ground abstract ideas and inspiration into physical form, which is kind of what a waxing moon dealio is. This beautiful, nudiful. Oh, hi. Kerubiel, K-E-R-U-B-I-E-L. Look, I've studied angelology for real. I've taught angelology. Big time. Your name's Mark Angelo Lyons. Thanks, Mom. Gives you a career, kind of, sort of. This has the 4 fixed signs on it that you see in, for example, the tarot, right? In the World card. So let me read this. And they don't put the keywords on the card, which I think is amazing. It forces you to read the book, and I'm into it. Oh, and it's Findhorn Press, man. Findhorn in Scotland. It's got quite the history of miraculous, defying law of nature stuff going on there. Card number 33. Well, I mean, the human face is cute. Card number 33. Kerubiel, Illumination. Oh dear, one of the heads of the mighty cherubim angels, Kerubiel, is a powerful archangel, unlike the classical pictures of chubby flying babies. Oh, no, they strike awe, which is like awesome. It's like yeah, they're a bit much. Cherubs actually have 4 faces, that of a lion. Well, I guess many faces of Eve. Sorry, I'm gay. Cherubs actually have 4 faces, that of a lion, an eagle, an ox, and a human, which point to each of the 4 directions on the compass. The name cherubim means wisdom. That's good to know. And Kerubiel's name specifically means the flames which dance around the throne of God. Oh, that sounds like a gig I could get up in. Oh, I'd be perfect for that. I can dance. Supposed to move. No, that goes into their personal experience. So here's the message. Do not delay. Do not delay. Time has come to share of your light. Be unafraid to speak your truth, for there are many who will benefit from your message. I get it. Like, light is truth. So illumination. I mean, let me just say. No, that's all his personal experience. This is a bit her personal experience, sorry. He uses his flame to ignite the highest heights of wisdom and knowledge within us, and he is here to help everyone on the planet awaken and ascend. Oh, great. So there we go. There we go. So Kerubiel, K-E-R-U-B-I-E-L. Look it up. See, that's all you have to do for the element of air sometimes, is just look it up, Google the name, and then 10 billion videos, and, whatever. And scriptural, right? Stuff going back. I mean, they existed before us, but it's not like they haven't been mentioned before this video. So very, very interesting. Illumination, particularly wisdom for air signs. It's good. I like this, and I like the gold theme. Right? That's pretty much it. Well, in that lighting, it's definitely a match. This, I would say, maybe it's a little tone off. All right, let's keep going, because the love part of this. Libra, the element of water, right? The emotional part of it, like an intention without a lot of emotion, and particularly without love in it. What are you doing, right? You want gold, not lead. Healing, not healthy, but so what's the emotional component? To keep in mind from the higher selves of all involved, and if there's anybody else involved in this, their higher self gets a say in what card this is going to be. So, please take a nice deep breath. A little nostril whistle there, Mal. Still point. At least I was on pitch. As I call to the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the whisper of love for the Libra Collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and Cross Watchers. Why watching this video and receiving this reading. The element of water, the energy and motion that is experienced as emotion when an eternal being and an immortal soul incarnates on a human body for a hero's journey in physical form on planet Earth. What is the guidance, the grace, the love, the wisdom, the power we need to manifest our heart's desire that requires healing, physically grounding and manifesting abstracted ideas with illuminated wisdom, this beautiful nudiful. Look at your patterns in relationships. This took a turn. But hey, Libra, 7th house, partnerships, marriage, legal stuff, right? Look at your patterns in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Oof. That's a higher self for you. But look, if you want to nail this, if you want to heal this, and this is about your relationships and you're a Libra or you're in a relationship with a Libra, that's very one-on-one. Right, I don't think of Libra relationships necessarily as tribal unless we're talking about justice, right? We're talking social justice and all that, right? Legal contracts, companies, blah, blah, blah. So, if that's the case, if this is literally seriously like a work read and you're healing something for your career, because I can see that in here, then certainly look at your relationships in your work, career, vocation, which is why I do the work, career, vocation reads, the timeless ones. You never know what you're going to see. Interesting. But with wisdom, right? It's like, okay, this makes sense. This isn't like random cards hitting the table. It's like pieces of a puzzle that are actually clicking together. And of course, healing with wisdom better than healing with woe. Whoa. Let's get your last card down. Our last card down, the healing mantra. Now, I've said it over and over. I think I say it in every Libra read, Aquarius read, and Gemini. The air signs have a skill, a little extra genius when it comes to mantras and affirmations and all that stuff because it's element of air. Mantras, ancient, contemporary, affirmations and mantras, there's a little bit of a difference there in terms of voltage and intention, and certainly chanting a spell really at the end of the day. What's the difference? The intent, the why, not the what. This is the healing mantra deck. We've got healing here as what seems to be required healing of you, of others, of whatever. But really with that golden quartz, it changes the tone of the entire thing because it is about creativity itself, about taking abstract ideas, thoughts, cardinal airing it into creative, airing it into physical form with wisdom, and somehow about your relationships. So let's ask the Ascended Masters of Creativity what they think about that and the perfect healing mantra. So what? Grab a piece of gold and a clear quartz, light the candle, do it. Maybe a little bit every day if you like, right? Call in Cherubial while you look at your patterns and relationships, or at least that being the emotional. You get emotional, go there. Please take a nice deep breath. That makes sense. At least for me. Still point. Got it. As I call upon the Ascended Masters of Creation and Creativity, which is an awful lot of y'all, please, one card in clarity for the Libra Collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading. The perfect healing mantras that will work if we work it to the best of our ability. To add the spirit, right? We got the components. We put it together, we plug it in, we send that juice through it, right? The spirit, the energy of it all, the unifying factor. What is the perfect healing mantra to help us manifest our heart's desire that it does seem requires healing? To manifest and physically ground those abstract ideas and inspirations into physical form with the divine wisdom of Cherubial, if we ask all four corners being monitored at the same time. And that's a cardinal cross, isn't it? Well, astrologically, right. No, it could be a fixed cross, mutable cross. Got it, thanks. It's like a cardinal cross. Just went through my head. That's weird. So that we can look at our patterns and relationships and see where we need to shift things here for healing, though. You know, it's not like we're trying to burn down the village. We're trying to create something good here, but we gotta do it with our relationships. So what's the perfect healing mantra to do exactly that? Make it clear, make it specific for the Libra Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers, myself included. This beautiful and new to full. Unraveling codependency. Cancerians got this too. Ooh, work. Only I have to feel good about my choices. I would have had a little bit more attitude in it that I think was necessary. But I am doing this during dark moon. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Boo. Leave a message. Unraveling codependency while you look at your patterns in relationships with illumination. Shit. Right? So what? This is about a healing in our relationships. And look, you heal something within yourself in any relationship, it shifts all of them, even if just a little bit, because you are the common denominator, right? These are your soul contracts, our soul contracts, and as one of us heals, all of us heal on planet Earth. But that's that quantum time. They make you do math. It's okay. I'll feel it out as I go. Unraveling codependence. I'm going to read this from the bookie book because this is good. This is good. I've literally brought this up in car. Only I have to feel good about my choices. All right. You come for the divination. You return for the humor and the divination. Only I have to feel good about my choices. Thank you. Thank you. When codependency unravels, you are able to move freely in the directions of your heart's desires without needing permission from others. So there it is. Literally, your heart's desire, what is required is a healing and unraveling this stuff as codependency fades. Because, you know, to move freedom in the direction of your heart's desires without permission of another, I mean, unless it's a Madonna song, but even that, no, right? Yeah, I just went there. As codependency fades, you're able to honor the emotional reactions of others as crucial stages of their healing journey without taking responsibility for them. So yeah, you shine your light, you do your thing, you start manifesting into form these abstract ideas and inspirations in your own unique way, in an illuminated way. It's odd when the people that love us don't like it, or it upsets them, and we don't know why. Honestly, they don't know why. Particularly if there's any risk involved. You see what I'm saying? This is truly something worth waxing, which is fun to say. All right. This mantra is ideal for healing family dynamics. You know, even within a corporation, right? Tribes, tribal shit. Cultivating emotional freedom, which doesn't mean you're free from uncomfortable emotions, just you're free to feel it and you'll be fine and you won't, burn down the village. And reclaiming personal power, your own creative power, unraveling codependence. It's amazing. So here's what we're going to do. Just for you, miracle plays to play. We are going to put this together in what we call a blessimation here at Drawing the Circle home office, home studio, dining room area. So at the end of that, the reading will be done, but if you want to hang around, we will chat for a little bit. But to me, this is my favorite part. Because the amount of prayer and meditation I do before doing these videos, by the way, not to mention the hair and the light, all that. To me, this is really where my expertise is as a mystic witch. So, both feet on the floor. Please take a nice deep breath. This is for all of us. Me too. Still point. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine, for the Libra Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading, may we all be blessed with all that we need to manifest our heart's desire this new moon in Pisces to full moon in Virgo. Give us what we need. Help us unravel codependency because only we have to feel good about our choices and decisions. And as Libras, we probably wait them out, particularly try and get them to figure out like what we want for dinner. Therefore, help us look at our patterns and relationships and see what needs to change or be modified as we're kind of upgrading here with illumination. I mean, illumination is a mystical experience that's spoken of monks and nuns and of all traditions, mystics and hermits. The illumination of the divine, that golden wisdom. How amazing to then begin anchoring that, to begin grounding that physically, those abstract ideas, truths, inspirations from the divine into physical form. In order for us to do that, may we be blessed with all that we need to every day, little by little, from the new to full, be the best that we can be, and heal. Imagine a candlelight. Imagination is definitely creative air. Because I don't have one lit outside the body. Candle flame, burn this hour. Bring to us your healing power for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So would it be. So it is. Course in Miracles says, a thought shared is a thought strengthened. Look what we just did. Did you like it? Like it. Hit the thumbs up. It's a hot read. Just saying, candle flame and everything. Want more of me here on YouTube? You know what to do. Like, subscribe, notification bell, and comment. I would like to know what this is about if you want to drop a word or two down there, and it helps other people find the vid. Boom. Some over on Patreon. It's wonderful. It really is. No, you probably feel it. Tune in. It's like, Mal really loves his Patreon. I really do, because we keep bringing in more subscribers and having more fun and going deeper, further in and higher up. So if you are interested, come Patreon on Patreon. I'm really giving the best that I got over there. And let's face it, YouTube is a gateway drug to Patreon. If you want to book me for a private read, my darlings, my beloved 7th Housers, there is a link in the description box, a YouTube video. I will redo it this year because I have better production value now than I did when I recorded it. It's called Booking a Reading with Mal. Explains everything you ever wanted to know about booking a reading with Mal, but we're afraid to ask. And it's my honor to serve. This is what I came into my life to do. A divinatory, mystical, witch artist, whatever. The president of Drawing the Circle Productions, and at least I got one book on Kindle, so I feel like it's all up and up, but it's going to take a lot of healing to get me to where I want to go. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And really, Libras, let's keep it fair, let's keep it just, and keep it sunny, keep it funny, keep it gay. I love you. Heal, hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.